So what will you say about Matthew 13:30, where it said, let the tares and the wheat grow together, when it's clear also that it's biblical that, there should be discipline for, church members that erred or, commit some obvious sins. Why wouldn't they be allowed to grow together so that on the last day the Lord would separate between the tares and the wheat?
So one of the big mistakes in handling that parable is that, the seed that's sown was the word of God. Satan mixed in tares with the wheat. But what people forget is what it says in Matthew 13:38 of what the field is. It says the field is the world.
Wow.
It's not the church.
Okay.
So that kind of changes the whole perspective, right? The idea is we are supposed to be conquering a kingdom with the sword of the word. But we're not supposed to kill unbelievers. That's that's like an Islam thing, a Muslim thing. That is not a Christian thing. What we're supposed to slay people with is the sword of the word so that they come to life, because it's the sword that gives life rather than giving death. And so it's really easy for us to confuse that parable. So part of it is that our job isn't to try to find every unbeliever in the world. But for church discipline, when God makes it evident to somebody, and it doesn't need to be like splashing in front of their face, they see somebody going into a woman's house that's not their wife, they now have a responsibility to deal with it. They're supposed to be a watchman. We're supposed to watch out for each other's souls. So in that case, we have a responsibility to do church discipline. Now, on the other hand, maybe he went into that house and God didn't reveal it to anybody. We're not supposed to be trying to figure out and trying to watch each other and catch each other and set traps for each other, right? We're not supposed to be actively pulling the tares out of the field, which is the church, as opposed to in the parable, it's the world. But we are supposed to remove people from the church when their sin is made known, when it becomes manifest. And so Christians aren't supposed to be busybodies. It says that in 2 Thessalonians 3, that's actually worthy of church discipline if we're all like trying to search and find out sin in other people's lives. But if God chooses to reveal it, we have a duty before God to act on it. And it's love for our neighbor because we want to turn him from his sin.
Yeah. Wow, that's great.